What's up, Cowboy Nation? Really appreciate everybody for being part of this day. Really do, man. Tyler Eifert. A lot of people been talking about this guy. He is injury prone, but let's just start off with this. He's 6'6", 255 pounds, give or take, if available. If the Cowboys decide to go with a Tyler Eifert, my thoughts on him is his skill set. He can run vertical seam. He's a vertical tight end. He's more of a physical, possessive type of tight end as well. He's not a burner. He's great off of his release, good inside presence, block pretty decent as well. His problem is that he can't stay healthy. He reminds me so much of Allen Hurns as it relates to health factor and that one good year that he had. He had 2015. 13 touchdowns, 52 receptions. But if you compile those type of stats up comparable to a Jason Witten that same year, we already know what happened in 2015 with our Cowboys. Jason Witten had 77 receptions, if I can remind myself of that, and had more yards, and he only had, 2 or 3 touchdowns. But Jason Witten at this point was older, had less of a passer or a quarterback to throw him the ball. And of course, Jason Witten didn't make the Pro Bowl that year, but Tyler Eifert made the Pro Bowl in 2015. That was his best year. So we have to compile all those things together and see what would be best for our team. Will he fit well with this system? This is what I would say. What's up, Young Wilson? Appreciate you, man. This is what I would say. It will be better, put it like this, the deal, whatever the scenario will be, it will be better for Tyler Eifert to come to the Cowboys than the Cowboys to reach out to Tyler Eifert. It would be a better move for him as it relates to money down the line, as it relates to notoriety, long-term, just being able to put the silver and blue on. It will be better for him in those factors. It will be more of a win-win for him opposed to a win-win for us, basically. Because it will make him legitimate again. It will make him more noticeable. It will make him more in the spotlight, and hopefully he can turn the corner. We already saw what happened with Amari Cooper when he was going to the wayside down there in Raiderland. So to me personally, if the Cowboys can figure out a way to just say, okay, we'll draft our tight end, we believe in Schultz, we believe in Jarwin, we believe in Rico's of the world, it'll be probably a better look for us in those factors. But if you really want a veteran tight end that can come in, who can teach these younger guys what it is to play like in the NFL, then you will be able to do that. You will be able to say, okay, Tyler, come on in. Let's see what you can pick up. How can you help this young team out? But to me personally, you probably can find a decent tight end in the draft. But by us having so many tight ends, man, it's a up and down type of process, guys. Let me know. Do you guys want Tyler Eifert? Put it down in the comment box. Put it over here in the chat box as well. Do you guys want Tyler to be on this team? Bring in Eifert, and this is from Swaggy D. My guy Jamal says no. No. Who else? Who else we got here live today, man? Let me know. I'm with the belief I like the Jared Cooks. No one questioning his playmaking ability. His injury-prone state is everything. This is from Dan the Man. You're right. Reggie, no, tight ends are hard to get. Let's get him cheap, incentive-laden contract. I agree with the incentive base because think about it. His first year, his rookie year, he did okay. He did decent. If you were to compile all of Tyler Eifert's, we just looking at stats alone, right? If you were to compare his entire stat body up to a Jason Witten, they don't even equate. Even the year that he made it to the Pro Bowl in 2015, Jason Witten collectively had a better year. In 2015, everybody know what type of quarterbacks we had in 2015. That's the craziest part of Tyler Eifert's career. But if you look at it collectively and you'll say, okay, maybe, just maybe, it was one of those things where the system was not targeting tight ends. They had the A.J. Green. They had a whole bunch of weapons on the outside. They didn't really factor in the fact of hitting Eifert. Young Wilson said no to Tyler, yes to Jarwin, Schultz, Rico too. Yeah, but wisdom and understanding and leadership is everything. So I extra camp body, like my guy Dan the Man said, hey, if you put him in only with the parameters of saying, okay, incentive base, then maybe. What about Jesse James? Too expensive. This is Armando. We don't want to spend a lot of money at tight end. We don't want to use all our resources at tight end. To me, I think that it is the third hardest position to learn. But you what you want out of that position is you want a complementary type of deal. You want somebody that can come in to help out the Jarwins of the world, who can help out the Schultz and the Rico if they decide to go with that. I think that Jeff Swain may be on the outside looking in, so looking like, oh man, it might be his last year. Mike VA, what's up, man? Mr. Wright, I would take Cameron Brate first. I'm about to look up Cameron Brate's stats and stuff like that. But as far as physical size, route running, I like Cameron Brate's skill set. I think he's about 6'7" too as well. So don't waste the money. Tight end, go get Earl. focus, yes. Oh, Jay Sternberger. He's like a Tyler Eifert. Hopefully Jace can stay healthy. I like Jace coming out of the draft. I think that he'll be a nice little piece for us to have out there. I do. I really do. Adams 4 says, I look like James Harden. I'm 8 years older than James Harden. But I feel you. I feel what you're saying with the beard and everything. I feel you. Eli Cruz, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Tampa Bay think Cameron would fit in nicely. This is from Raymond. Cameron Brate, since they got OJ Howard, I would think that I would say if we can make some type of movement on him and see what they can do, but can't be too much money. Whitley, what's up, man? Thank you for the donation to help grow the nation. What it says, what type of tight end would fit Moore scheme? A vertical threat tight end. He mentioned that with the John Gruden camp when he was talking to him. He was saying that with his particular schemes that he run, he liked to have the motions. He liked to have the ability for the tight end to attack the field vertically. One could argue, if you look back at this game, the New York Giants game versus the Cowboys, the final game. The little bird told me that really Coach Moore, he called that game. And you would look at that game opposed to all of the other Scott Linehan called games, you will see that the tight end was utilized the most. And if you look at the Boise State tape, when he played at Boise, he utilized the tight end in the outer edges of the receivers with motion, jet sweeps, and things like that. Not saying that Kellen Moore, he's going to be able to call the offense and everybody's going to look like they can walk on water. But, hey, he should at least at this point say, okay, I can't turn water into wine, but I know how to get to the liquor store. I know how to get us good and crunk right now. I think that Kellen Moore can bring that type of situation to the Cowboys team. Now, when I'm talking about the Tyler Eifert situation, is that it will be better for Tyler Eifert to say, okay, I'm going to take the discount of the discount of the discount of the discount to come to the Cowboys to reemerge myself as a legitimate tight end in the NFL. Now, one can argue, and I know a lot of people are going to say this, that Dak Prescott can't throw the ball well. But I will say this, and I really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. I will say this, though, Cowboy Nation. We heard the same talk tracks with David Carr, with the Carr brothers that's down there in the Raiders land, that he's a better quarterback passer of the ball than Dak Prescott. But somehow, some way, one way or another, he couldn't get the ball to Amari Cooper. So if Tyler Eifert come over here to Cowboys land, and all of a sudden Dak Prescott is on the same page with him, and he's throwing up numbers like left and right, I want everybody to hush their mouth. But I really think that with a power dominance run game with Ezekiel Elliott, and you throw in the Tylers of the worlds, and you have the Jarwin on the other side, this team will be just even more explosive. Even if we do decide to go out to get a Jared Cooks of the worlds or the Cameron Brate kid, it would be nice. What's up, man? You said Earl Thomas? Yes. Jamal, yes, indeed. No direct, no direct. Always hurt. Don't want him. Smokey, what you saying, Smoke? Guys, let me know, man. That's all the time that I really have for today. I just want to be able to talk a little bit about Tyler Eifert. I would do some more homework. Yeah, he is always hurt. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I would do a little bit more research on Jared Cook, and as well as with the Cameron Brate contract situation, whether or not they're free agents or not. We still have the draft coming around the corner. Even if Irv Smith or a quote-unquote Jay Sternberger out there, if somehow we fall and get T.J. Hawkinson or the other guy, Noah Fant. There could be possible ways, but to me, everybody know I want defense. I'm greedy. I want this defense to be the best defense that you can ever just turn on the TV and you just see sacks. And when you turn on TV, you see interceptions. When you turn on the TV, you see fumbles. That's what I want to see. And then with a shorter field, this is my theory with the defense. If we can better our defense, this is just my theory. Then it will better the offense. Believe it or not, you get a short field to Ezekiel Elliott. You get Ezekiel Elliott with a short field, man. You get a shorter field with Dak Prescott. That's what the defense can do. A change of pace type of defense too, where I'm talking about a guy that can be explosive coming off the edge, or somebody who can collapse pocket up the middle, somebody be stingy enough to capture the ball when it's out in space, like the quote-unquote Earl Thomases of the world. That would improve your offense, because I know that the number is 21 scores a game, right? That's what we're averaging. But with a better defense, one can argue that you can get at least to 28 to 30 points a game. Oh, Law, where do you come up with this information? Well, we didn't have the best of the best defense in 2017, but before the Atlanta Falcons game, we was averaging 26 to 27, close to 28 points a game. It can be quite possible. That's the sweet number, right? 25 to 26 points a game, maybe 28 points a game. With a better defense, a stingy defense, I think that we can flip the page around, get out all of the other crazy stuff out, and better our best with a better defense. Everything else will right its own self. But you guys know more than I do. Let me know. The draft, are you leaning more towards bettering your best, bettering the defense, or are you guys leaning more towards an offense? Like, hey, let's bolster up this offense. Let's get this offense going. Let me know. Put that in the comments down below. That's all the time that I have for this beautiful day. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.